She could have turned around and said, "What? The president just signed this bill." There are things that they could say. I'm not going to try to do their jobs for them, but I do think that the feeling in the country is unease and anxiety about crime, and that is the government's #1 responsibility, is protect the public. And if people don't feel like that's happening, they will get responded to at the ballot box.
Jesse, what I'm fascinated by is they keep saying Republicans are making the most of this crime. Excuse me, they're not even making the most of the crime. We're seeing the video. I don't see any 30-second spot. I'm not seeing any highlights. I'm watching surveillance video, and Republicans are sitting there saying, don't blame us, and they're right. They never said to fund the police. They never said, let's have prosecutors go easy on criminals.
Yeah, it's impossible to ignore the crime wave. When you talk about climate change, okay, you can't really feel it. The crime, it's in your face. And this is how I would answer the question if I was Karine Jean-Pierre from France. I would say this: for the most part, American cities are safe, and that's why you, Peter, and everybody in this room, and millions of Americans across the country live in these cities, they work in these cities, they raise kids in these cities. And some of you go out late at night and party in these cities. But in certain neighborhoods in these cities, there is a surge in crime. And this is what we're doing about it, X, Y, and Z. That's it. Now, if I can do a better job of being a press secretary than she can, what is she doing up there? Because I'm not even a Democrat, and it's that easy. And when you see someone pummel a woman like a caveman.
And it's not the first time. We've been watching horrific things.
Shatter her eye socket at JFK. Where's AOC? Yep. Where's Kathy Hochul, the woman running for governor here? Where is NOW, the National Organization of Women? Where's the Me Too movement? I mean, a woman got groped and you'd see a press conference. This woman is getting her face busted up at JFK. You know, JFK, you can't fly into JFK without being vaxxed. But you can smash a woman's face in.
Right. On the way out.
On the way out. And no one says, Sharpton hasn't said anything
Sharon,
about it. They talk about right-wing violence, but you look at this on the television every day.
Sharon, what's your impression?
Okay, there's not enough police. We know that. We know that in major cities, when you call the police, it could take anything from 20 minutes to 5 hours.
Especially New Orleans.
New Orleans, Washington, Chicago, Los Angeles. Today, my grandchildren went to school, and in the line before they dropped off, there was a homeless man there with a shirt off, hacking at his chest. There was blood going everywhere. The little kids were screaming. It took 20 minutes for the police to come. And I'm talking about from kindergarten to 8th grade. Right over the road from the school is a homeless encampment.
Wow.
Right
Beautiful.
over the road. And there's been 11 complaints. The police do nothing. There's not enough of them. There's too much crime for the police to deal with.
Judge, I want you to weigh in on whatever you want to say, obviously, but I just want to also keep this in